Hello everyone and welcome to the Complex Perspective. Today we'll be talking about Cardi B's new song WAP. This song is all over the headlines, and while it has received some criticisms, surprisingly it has also received a whole lot of praise. Vox says WAP is a public health triumph, while The Conversation reports the hit exposed our fear of sexually liberated black women, and The Washington Post says that we could use more songs just like it. But let's face it, women are more sexually fluid than ever before. We are experiencing what some call a pornification of the culture, but WAP is not the first of its kind. Hip-hop actually has a long history of female rappers spinning bars that are sure to make even your mama blush. Cardi B's WAP is raunchy, it's salacious, but most importantly, it's profitable. In fact, in 2009, 92% of the 174 songs that made it onto Billboard's top 10 contained sexy messages. So sex definitely sells. But no matter what champions of Cardi B's WAP say about the First Amendment and women's liberation, WAP and songs like it have nothing to do with feeling liberated and are definitely not a public health triumph and has nothing to do with feminism. But don't take it from me, let Cardi tell you.
A lot of people, right, that nowadays female rappers only talk about their pussy and shit. And now that Jermaine Dupri bring it up, now I'ma say something about it, right? First of all, I rap about pussy because she's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? And second of all, it's because it seems like that's what people want to hear. I ain't even gonna front because let me tell you something. When I did Be Careful, people was talking mad shit in the beginning, like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I expected. I expected this, I expected that. So it's like, if that's what people ain't trying to hear, then alright, then I'm gonna start rapping about my pussy again. And second of all, there's a lot of female rappers that be rapping their ass off and don't be talking about their pussy and don't be talking about, getting down and dirty. And y'all don't be supporting them. Y'all don't be supporting them and they be mad dope. These bloggers don't support them. They don't give them the recognition. So don't blame that shit on us when y'all not the one that's supporting them.
1 point for Cardi B for actually telling the truth and not posing as some sort of women's rights activist, when in fact, research has found that exposure to sexualized music is related to feeling less attractive and having less confidence and experiencing lower levels of body satisfaction and more negative body image in African American girls ages 14 to 18. And research has overwhelmingly found that exposure to sexualized music is associated with risky sexual behaviors and a warped view of the opposite sex. But we really didn't need science to tell us that. We know it instinctively, yet somehow we believe it doesn't have the same effects on adults. But I'll save that conversation for another video. So now that we know that Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion are not rap civil servants, the question is, should we support songs like WAP? And the answer is, it's really up to you, the consumer. Hip-hop is filled with references to sex and has dominated the last decade of music and shows no signs of slowing down. But research suggests that the best way to combat the effects of a pornified society is through education. Education about the music industry, emphasizing that music content results from both the artist and the record label. For example, a woman can shoot a suggestive music video, and while it appears to be her choice, performers work in an industry that, with a few exceptions, demands that women look and present their bodies in a certain way if they wish to be successful. Education about how the media influences social norms is also important. And lastly, remember to support artists who have a positive message. I've included a few at the end of this video.
How's that for WAP?